Time to go, David.
I don't feel like going home.
Welcome to part 2 of the Dill Pickle's reaction to Faith in the Future by Louis Tomlinson. If you haven't seen part 1, go ahead and check that out right over here. But if you have seen it, then welcome to the video.
Oh. Come on, come on. So gnarly, bro. Come on.
You used to read me like a headline. So many reasons now you're not mine. Got in my head, I wouldn't be scared of what you find. You used to read me like a headline. Oh, that's the reason now you're not mine.
These are so unconventionally put together. The whole writing of it just is kind of unique.
The message was about when you open up to someone to a level where they know you too well. It's because you didn't have any depth because you were too vulnerable with a person.
Like, I'm totally fine with someone venting to me. In fact, I encourage it. But sometimes when it just is one-sided, where someone will just tell you all your problems and not really ask about you, then yeah, it starts to become dry because you've gone so deep the first conversation that you're like, I feel like everything just feels so ingenuine.
Hidden across my face, in the crowd I'm counting all the days, in a haze, I'm gazing at the floor.
Nice floor. Floor gang. Floor gang.
Floor game. Floor game.
We always used to say, Saturdays take the pain away. Nobody stays the same. No matter how much you want it, some things change.
Oh.
Some things change. We always used to say, Saturdays take the pain away. Nobody stays the same.
That's that guitar. Come back in.
Some things change. Some things change. Some things change. We always used to say, Saturdays
Back
take
into
the
the
pain
quiet.
away. No matter how much you want it, some things change.
You really built it up beautifully. The metaphors in it were very unique too. I've never heard something like this.
Such as?
Through my cigarette, a shadow of you stakes me to the carpet.
I must be too big brain. We are but small little men.
Here's another one. Something about the way the light catches the mirror in my brain. It gives me shade.
I have no idea, bro.
They're a little too deep for us small brains. Small brains. If somebody knows, let us know. Sonically, I liked it. Now I can't really look at it straight because I'm still thinking of those metaphors and I'm just like...
Piano.
Going tape for the ones who do the same. Bad logic and empty cans. I know nobody understands me like you do. You know it's times like these we're so much happy, and nights like these we'll
Little pickup there?
those stupid jokes. Only we know.
This is me and you, Gil.
With you, I'm so much happy, and nights like
Wow.
these we'll remember those songs we wrote.
Whoa, that's actually crazy.
We know. You smile at me and say it's time to go.
Time to go, David.
I don't feel like going home. You said grass was a dirty drug. You like to preach.
Grass is a dirty drug. Don't do grass.
Don't do grass, kids.
But I'm king on a 50-meter run. It's times like these, we're so much happier. Nights like these, home.
Hey guys, welcome to my vlog.
Because I'm with you, I'm so
Hi.
much happier. Nights like these, we'll remember those songs we
Yeah, we're making a video. It's my mom.
smile at me and say it's time to go.
I cannot
Feel
hear.
like going home.
Dude, she came in the door, and I'm just there bouncing 5 feet off the ground, headbanging.
Bro, you Chad. Oh, such a fun song, bro. The message was sick.
At first, I thought it was about like a really vaguely described relationship, and I'm like, dang, Louis, you really couldn't describe this relationship more vaguely. But I realized it's not a romantic relationship. It's about your good friends who you're.
It's a friendship.
Yeah, it's about
It's actually
friendship.
tight, bro. It's actually tight.
So sick.
Literally described our friendship. It was like late night dumb jokes.
We've been doing all this late night talking. This song always gets me in the vibe of Back For You by One Direction. I'm gonna like do a mashup. It's gonna be, dude. Don't need no Steve Aoki now.
What the heck?
Shapes become language. Sit down in the space and time. It's beauty, and we are world class.
I guess that means.
I think it's literally.
He's just flexing on us at this point. Someone's got a pillow on his mouth.
I can totally see people having mixed thoughts about that. Like, personally, I didn't think it was the greatest. But imagine that song, Windows Down, it's February, and you're playing that with your buds while you're driving through the countryside.
No. I'm playing Castle on the Hill by Ed Sheeran. I'm not playing
I was gonna
EDM
say,
music.
this is the new Castle on the Hill.
This is not the new Castle on the Hill. Get
Bro,
Ed Sheeran's name out your stupid mouth. I don't know if you guys got that quote, but it slapped. I don't mean this to be, rude, but that was mid. I love this job. So we went from She Is Beauty, We Are World Class to Common People. Okay, yeah, no.
We went from world class to common people in 2 seconds.
Nah, I'm not a fan of that.
Give us a rest.
No, wait, play.
A house full of terrorist dreams. Common people, nothing's changed. You'll hear strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us, if you act like you're one of us.
This is the most hypocritical song I've ever heard. But it's.
Nothing's changed. You'll hear strangers singing your name. If you act like you're one of us.
Oh, so well. If not for the message, this would probably be close to my favorite song on the whole album.
First of all, I don't know what you're saying about the message.
Dude,
Because that was a really good message.
he's not a normal guy. He was a normal, 13-year-old.
He's talking about how he started out normally, and he said, that was good enough for me. But then he goes to the chorus, and he says, common people, nothing's changed. You'll hear strangers singing your name. And it's because you grew up and you got big, but you still feel like the same exact person, and you can't believe that people are singing your name because you still feel like the small boy who came out of Doncaster. This fame, all this hype, I don't deserve this. This is bigger than me. Why do I live inside this? Why did fate pick me? And that's what this song is talking about. It's saying I'm a different person, but at the same time, I'm kind of scared of everything because I have the same heart and soul that you do as normal people. You get that?
David, you swayed me.
Mission accomplished. Well done, man. Pack it up. We're going home.
shift up, bro.
We can talk about
I see you calling.
it'll only make you worse. There's a time for singing who did what, where it went wrong. I wanna hear all that, but right now, all I need you to know is
There's that fast tempo.
you'll be okay. We can talk tomorrow. Look at the horizon. Does it make you feel small?
No.
Put the pain
Bring me the horizon.
There's a time for saying who did what, where it went wrong. I wanna hear all
Oh,
that, but
spitting
right now,
bars.
Dude, he's actually like got a pretty quick tempo going on.
knock on your door, it'll save me from calling. If every star is an eye in the sky, you'll see angels fly. Angels fly.
Dude, pop off. I imagine it's when you're going through a hard part in your relationship, but you just want to be in someone's presence rather than talk through things,
Allegedly.
Yeah.
and that can be a really, really unhealthy stage to be at.
Allegedly.
But in that moment, it still is a very big sign of how much you love somebody.
Allegedly.
That's true. I mean, I gotta say, like, I'm a cuddle guy, so that hits home. If my girl's not a cuddle girl,
The wind it held us open. We knew that all would change. Creates the strangest feeling. Just slowly waiting for it to heartache. You said I'd wear it like a crown. It's gonna drag me down. I'm holding on to heartache. Back to darkness. I could still hear your silence. I could still hear a clock that's ticking. You said I'm holding on to heartache. To be honest, I'm not easy on myself. You said I'm holding on to heartache. You should be staring at the sky, the birds just passing by.
It's like when you are super attached to somebody and you can't move on. There's a little bit of a mentality there, thinking like maybe they'll be there for me, but that's not the way it works.
no. They just move on. Sad.
Enough
Yeah.
to make a grown man cry. That vocal in the back, it was like a Justin Bieber type.
Whale.
What is going on in this kid's brain?
Justin Bieber type wail in there. It was a nice touch. It brought a different palette to the album, and I really liked the melody on that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It was really clean. It was cleaner than Dawn dish soap. Been flying solo for so long.
Messed.
I think she's moved on, mate. It's almost been a year. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes.
Not always.
Remember when you told me I should give it time? Well, here's the chance for you to take your own advice. Who cares, it's a loss anyway.
So-
That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. When it cuts you, when you bleed, that's when you're feeling it the most. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes.
That's so sad, bro. It's so sad. Short, great album closer. I don't like it was smart because a lot of time album closers just go on for so long to try and just like encapsulate the whole like thing. This was just a beautiful way to end it. It served its purpose great. It's like a walking stick to a hiker, and I feel like this was a beautiful way to finish that hike. I like
When
how
it
it's
cuts
just-
you, when you bleed, that's when you're feeling it the most. No, yeah, no,
I was
duh.
gonna say no duh. All right, here's what I will change about the song. Instead of saying that's the way love goes, that's the way love usually goes. Anyone who's watching, or to anyone, just don't give up, you know?
Guys, Gil single.
Shut up, all right? Listen, my point is, if you're looking for someone, first, improve yourself.
Have the same standards for yourself as you do for the person you're trying to find.
Life will be a lot easier, and then you find
Guys,
that
Gil
person.
single.
Shut up. I'm not looking for a girl, bro. You're tripping. Love does end a lot of ways, but it doesn't have to, you know?
One eternity later.
The album was really good. I learned a lot about just what's going on in Louis' life, and he portrayed those emotions of just true heartbreak incredibly well. And while sometimes the production was a little underwhelming, I still felt the impact of what he was trying to portray and the emotions he was going with. So, really impressive. I'd give it a 7. It was good.
It was just epic, bro. Like the wordplay and everything, bro.
I love the themes of having an optimist future in spite of the things that have happened in the past, and being able to move on from those things in a healthy way. It was just beautiful themes and messages throughout. So I love the album. I'd give it an 8. Solid quality album from Louis.
That's it for part 2. Be sure to stay tuned for our upcoming videos, which we will be posting updates for those on our social media. So I'm going to put those over here. And thank you so much for the love and support we've received on part 1. It's just made us so happy. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.
I just feel like it's really disrespectful to me and my loved ones. Like, there's obviously nothing to it. Like, obviously.